Good morning, agents. I'm here at the Carty Park tennis courts because I'm going to play some tennis. I had a friend ask if I wanted to, and it felt like a good morning for it, so we're going to get into that in a bit, but I'm a little early, so I actually ran around the neighborhood and linked some stuff up, so the area is a little bluer now, which is very nice. Um, while I'm waiting, I guess I might warm up a bit, do some serving, see how that goes, clean all the crap off just a stick on the tennis court, which is not ideal. I can live out there. And yeah, once he gets here, I'll play some tennis. Probably do some more work on my way back home. I did a pretty good job of getting stuff from Selby down here to like Eigelhart, and I think that's Carroll. Linked up pretty well. There's still some stuff that direction between here and Selby, and like closer to Dale that I haven't linked up, but that is getting pretty far from my normal stomping grounds, so it's not a high priority, but it's definitely something I'm thinking about getting into, especially since the player who used to have that area is very much gone, and there's a new blue player who lives in that sort of part of town. So it'd be good to give him some, or them, I should say. I don't actually know who it is, but it'd be good to give them an opportunity to have, some nice portals around that they can defend and hack. I know that's something that I struggle with because I got a whole neighborhood full of blue fives. You know, there's only so many level 5 resonators that you need in life. I actually just recycled like 200 level 5 bursters. I ran out of room and I was like, I don't need these. So that's I guess silver lining, because it gives you plenty of inventory space. Anywho, I'm gonna get to warming up here, and I will come back at you later when I do a little bit more ingress work. See you then. Oh, all right, agents. I'm back here in the Intel den, and I am looking at the Intel map actually, and I'm pretty happy with what I did this morning. And after my tennis thing, you can see probably some gameplay footage happening now. The yeah, the eastern part of my fields are looking real nice right now. There's still room to expand south from what I just did, so that's probably my next play, honestly. But I'm really beat, as it turns out. I don't play tennis that often, so it really took it out of me. We played 3 sets, so the full match was played pretty much. I did end up winning, but my opponent won the first set, so in order to win the match, I had to win the other 2, which thankfully I did. And then we had some lunch, and I was able to hack some gear, but for the most part, that is over, and now I can focus on the rest of my day, which I guess is going to be, yeah, either expanding south there on the eastern side, or going back west and trying to contest what Bit had destroyed yesterday. He was active on the Intel map just recently, but it looks like he was just throwing random links as he's wont to do. So it doesn't seem like he's throwing a big field again, which I'm going to take as a positive. If he doesn't want to throw that big field, then great. I won't have to worry about it. The other thing I could do is expand southwest. Like, in so much as there is that sort of western line towards Dunning and Concordia and Midway Peace Park, like, I could go and do that, or I could go southwest into a sort of residential neighborhood and then potentially cross Aid Mill and hit Hamlin from south of, like, around Summit, hit Hamlin and Summit. And that would be a good strategy, potentially, because I don't think Bithead's nearly as territorial about that area. I could be wrong. And then alternatively, I could also just go down Grand. Grand is a very portal-rich area, so there's a lot of opportunity there. But, yeah, choices. I'm going to have to think of something by the next time I go out. But for now, I'm going to try to rest my feet, because I was not wearing the right shoes for tennis either. So I'm a little beat up. Scootering back already was a little bit painful. But I am going to try to get out at least once more today. So I'm not giving up, I'm just saying I'm going to take a quick break. And with that, I'm going to, find something to do for a little bit. I'll see you in a bit. All right, agents. I'm back. Showered, changed. Still a little bit gimpy, but doing better. Out on the scooter here. I've actually got an errand to run that requires a backpack. But I'm in Midway Peace Park because it is on the way to my errand, and figured I would link up a little bit here. Stuff in Dunning across the freeway is looking a little bit better, and I started in on the Peace Park stuff, but I think I've run out of steam for today. So, and also it seems like it's starting to drizzle a little bit. The clouds are a little bit foreboding, so I'll probably move on, run my errand to get home, and then edit this video and put it out. I've also got another video to record for the gaming channel, so that is notable. But I'm gonna go run my errand. I'll get home to the Intel Den, and there I will give you a summary of how the day has gone. And yeah, see you then. All right, agents, back in the Intel Den, and just to show you that I actually do use this for Intel once again. We're looking pretty blue here. There is obviously some green over here, but it's mostly just derplinks, so I'm not too worried about it. There is a hole here that I need to fill in, but that's Midway Peace Park, so I can get that at some point, but I haven't done the work I need to do there. Further, there's this sort of southeastern corner here is between Victoria, Summit, and Dale. I could probably field that in. And then there's these sort of portals along Grand Avenue that I could add to my southern sort of field set. And then there's this southwest area that goes between Selby, Hamlin, and Summit, and Lexington that I could probably field in tomorrow. But everything seemed pretty stable. I think I didn't see any attack notifications for this area today, so not really seeing any holes in anything, which is very good. But it does mean that I have to recharge everything. So that's going to be part of my work tonight. I am going to work on making dinner now, so I should have some time to do some recharging when I'm eating dinner. And then I've got, a gaming video to make. So, plenty to do tonight, which is good, because it's actually going to I think there's going to be a thunderstorm tonight. So, I'm glad I'm not outside playing Ingress. It's just not the time to be out there. With that, first I want to thank the folks who are supporting me over on Patreon. They are Zach Nelson, BigBadaBoom, Minnesota Resistance, and Teri Lynn. Thank you all so much for your support. If you have $5 extra a month and you like these videos, and you, let's say, are getting $5 worth of enjoyment out of these videos, do please head over there and pledge your support, because it really does help me make sure that I can afford to go out and do these fields every day. I know today was a little bit lighter. Honestly, we played tennis for a lot longer than I expected to, so I didn't get as much done today as perhaps I would have otherwise, but it's still looking pretty good, and hopefully tomorrow we'll do even more. At least that's the idea. I do have some other plans tomorrow, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to get done, but I'll do my best. And yeah, last thing is, in the description you will also find a link to my gaming channel, where you can see the fruits of my labor later on tonight. Right now, I think there are 20 episodes of my Divide and Conquer Gondor series, and we're just getting started, so definitely check that out. And it's very chill content, so it's nothing too crazy. But hopefully that is enough time for the gameplay footage to have finished. I think actually I didn't get too much gameplay footage today, so I've probably way overshot it, but with that, I will leave you until tomorrow. Thank you all, agents, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.